Hey everybody, it's now Friday night and I want to do an update here on my native tank. I just added a bunch of fish this morning. Shot a lengthy video where we went out to George's Creek and we caught a bunch of small fish, brought them home and put them in the tank, and a feast ensued. So I just want to have a look at a few of the fish, and one of them is right there, that smallmouth bass. You can see how big and fat its belly is now. So it was definitely munching away on some of those little minnows that we put in there today. I also wanted to point out these two big fat crayfish sitting right up here up front. I guess these are the two big ones in the tank now. And they've got lots of color and everything. So I've seen something that's actually kind of concerning to me, and I'm not entirely sure what's going on yet. I have seen these little tiny green sunfish actually nipping at the largemouth, or the smallmouth bass. So I don't think the bass is responsible for what we're about to see. There we go. I had to find him for a moment. This is my little warmouth, and when it comes out into the light again, we will be able to see, well, you can kind of see there, it's got white marks all over it, and I'm not sure what's going on with that. I don't know if that's disease or if it's injury. I'm guessing injury because when I saw it this morning, it had a little mark on the side, and now it's got a lot more. And there has been quite a bit of aggression going on in the tank today with all the new additions and with all of the crayfish that have been in there. But what I suspect is the culprit is this Mayan Cichlid. They're pretty aggressive. He's getting bigger. And I think part of the problem is the fact that the warmouth is an aggressive fish. Let's see what happens when this crayfish backs up into the Mayan Cichlid there. The warmouth is aggressive, so I think the warmouth just is picking fights it can't win. And it's not going to stop doing that just by nature of the fish. It's going to get aggressive whenever this Mayan Cichlid gets anywhere near it. And I think that might be what's causing the issues. So it'll be pretty interesting. Got two of them right on top of each other. Alright, well, that was conflict free. You can see on the tail of this eastern stone roller, you can see that sort of white markings there. That is not markings, it's damage that's been done. These fish have some white marks on them where they've been struck or damaged. So again, don't know if this is some disease that's in the tank and is affecting these fish, or if it is actually just physical injury from aggression. I'm not really sure. But I did want to point it out. I am kind of concerned. I really like that warmouth, and I think it's getting about time to get this Mayan Cichlid out of here. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with it just yet. I do have a friend that works at the National Aquarium down in Baltimore, so I asked him the other day if they took donations from private citizens like myself, and he checked, and unfortunately they do not. So I thought that would have been a good idea. We could have got that Mayan Cichlid somewhere that we could have been, effectively, we could have maybe even watched it grow up or something. So I really don't want to take it to my local fish store and just sell it and we'd never see it again or know its fate. So I'm trying to work out something that would allow us to watch the progress and growth of this Mayan Cichlid. I feel like I've grown attached to it to some degree at this point. I've had it since last autumn. So we'll see. Any rate, it's Friday night. I'm starting to ramble. I do want to go shoot a little bit of video looking in my 125 where I recently added a bunch of rainbow fish, and the tilapia that used to be in this tank is now over there, and I'm really, really happy with the way it looks. And I was just standing here admiring both of these tanks, and I thought I'd shoot just a little bit of Friday night video of both of them. So make sure you're subscribed, and then that way you won't miss any of them if I get around to posting both of these tonight or tomorrow or whatever. If you're subscribed, you just won't have to worry about it. You'll get them. So thanks for watching. Don't forget, this one is my native tank, and I'll see you real soon in the next one.